Well, it's been a while, but we are back live on the Gogs89 YouTube channel. Hello, everyone, whoever joins. Today it is the Premier Sports Cup draw. It starts at 1 o'clock, and we will be bringing in a guest, or maybe a second one, coming up. Just waiting to hear back from them, and just as every other year is basically there'll be 5 pots drawn from, and I will read through them now. In pot 1, we've got Dundee, Aberdeen, Hibernian, Motherwell, St Johnstone, Ross County, Livingston, and Dundee United. In pot 2, it's Raith Rovers, Partick Thistle, Airdrieonians, Greenock Morton, Dunfermline, Ayr United, Queen's Park, and Inverness Caledonian Thistle. In pot 3, Arbroath, Falkirk, Hamilton Accies, Alloa Athletic, Montrose, Cove Rangers, Kelty Hearts, Queen of the South. In pot 4, Annan Athletic, Stirling Albion, Edinburgh City, Stenhousemuir, Peterhead, the Spartans, Dumbarton, and East Fife. And in pot 5, Forfar Athletic, Elgin City, Bonnyrigg Rose, Clyde, Stranraer, East Kilbride, Buckie Thistle, and Brechin City. So let me know your comments. Who do you support? Who would you like to have in the draw? Is there a team that you've not seen play before that you'd like your team to have? Or is there just a needle match that you'd like to see your team play again? Like, I would love to see Motherwell play against Hamilton or Airdrieonians. Daz, it's going good, mate. It's going good. It's good to be back live. It's not going to be a regular thing. It's just something that I like to do every year. I always love to cover the cup draws as much as I can. So, it's always exciting, because it's hard to believe that the season's just finished and we're already looking forward to 24-25. Hello, James Kinneborough. Long time no speak. But aye, just let me know your thoughts, guys. Who would you like to have in your groups? And the draw stream will be live in 8 minutes or so should be all right. Yeah, it is a stretch. You know, it was a difficult season watching Motherwell play for me as well. Managed to get to every single game, which there will be a video on that as well, coming out in the next week or so before the Euros. Dugout says, I only live 10 minutes from Bonnyrigg Rose's ground, so having them for Livingston would be great or Spartans for that matter. Oh, the feather. Yeah, well, I think it's 9 years, because I think the playoff was in 2015. I might be wrong. I could be wrong. But aye, it's a while. Just hoping for some interesting telly ties. Yes, I'm hoping Hearts get some interesting ties as well, because I'm going to try and go to a few of the home games next season, as well as Kilmarnock and St Mirren. Like to cover the wee guys that play in Europe, because I know there'll be an outcry if I got a Rangers or Celtic home ticket. I'd like some local games to the Edinburgh area, and maybe one of the Highland League sides at home. That is boring. I'm sorry, James, but that is just boring. That nothing excites me about that at all. I want an away tie, something like Stranraer or Brechin City away. That'd be fun. I know for being a Motherwell fan, we will get pot 2 and pot 4 at home, and pot 3 and pot 5 away. So it will be, because that's how it's been done fixture wise for the last, for the whole existence of the group stage. To be fair, I like something I can actually make fit. Fair enough. Yes, sorry. Is Montrose a nice place to go? I've only been there a couple of times. I was there once for Montrose against Annan Athletic. It was a one each draw, but it is a decent place. It's quite as far as places go in Angus. Like, it's pleasing on the eye when you go by on the train. Probably because you're not actually stopping there for long. Parsby, Motherwell, or Hibs at East End for me, since it's only a 5-minute walk. I would like Dunfermline away. That'd be nice. It's been a while since Motherwell played at East End. The Dundee sides cannot play each other. They're in the same pot. Knowing Aberdeen's luck in the draw, we'll end up travelling to Queen of the South and Stranraer. That'd be funny. Glebe Park is literally a ground with a big hedge. Exactly. I've been there once. I've not seen Motherwell play there, so it's still a place to tick off from a Motherwell fan's perspective. But yeah, Dunfermline's nice. Yeah, good food as well. Always up for a new ground if I can make it. Those games I'd like would depend on what dates each game is. Yeah, fair enough. Because of course there's always going to be a fixture free, so yeah. I mean, Motherwell have been gifted with Livingston at home in a friendly, which I'd have preferred it if we'd actually waited to play domestic teams after the draw, even though we can't get Livingston anyway. But Livingston at home is such a boring friendly. Like, if you're gonna, like, in my opinion, if I was Motherwell manager, I'd be scheduling a home friendly against like an English Championship side or League One, or an away tie against a lower league opposition. Still going to be difficult on the day. I don't want to go to Inverness or Dumfries on a Wednesday night. Clammertie, Livy. We did very well against Livy, but that was the league. We sort of got rid of them. So then to be playing them again, it's like when you put a fly out the window and it comes in the next window. So we'll run through the ties again, or the teams that are seeded again. So in pot 1, Dundee, Aberdeen, Hibernian, Motherwell, St Johnstone, Ross County, Livingston, Dundee United. Pot 2, Wraith Rovers, Partick Thistle, Airdrie Unions, Morton, Dunfermline, Ayr United, Queen's Park, and Inverness. Pot 3, Arbroath, Falkirk, Hamilton, Accies, Alloa Athletic, Montrose. That's the dog. Cove Rangers, Kelty Hearts, and Queen of the South. In pot 4, Annan Athletic, Stirling Albion, Edinburgh City, Sterricksmuir, Peterhead, the Spartans, Dumbarton, and East Fife. And pot 5, Forth Athletic, Elgin City, Borehrig Rose, Clyde, Stranraer, East Kilbride, Buckie Thistle, and Brechin City. I would love Buckie Thistle away. It's one of the few guys I've not actually been to. I think Buckie Thistle, Cove Rangers, and Kelty Hearts and Ayr United are the places I've not been yet. So there is hope. Hearts are playing Spurs in July. When's that? I've not seen that. Right, I'm gonna have to go to that. That would be fantastic. Depending on when the date is. That's the only thing. Yeah, Cove can be cold anywhere. Having said that, I don't want to go to the freezer. I'd love to play Queen of the South. That's my granddad's team. I'm still yet to go to Palmerston. No, I believe Buckfast is made in Buckfast Abbey. 17th of July for Hearts against Spurs. It's a Wednesday. Hopefully our game's on the Tuesday then. Tuesday the 16th then. Hearts against Spurs on the 17th. That'd be amazing. Like, that'd be class. 7 p.m. Decent. Oh, and welcoming our guest, Ethan from the Dens Park Choir. How you doing, mate?
Hey, Gogsy, thanks for having me. Yeah, all fine. I'm actually sitting in the car just now. It's absolutely pouring down in Forfar. I've done my best to come on as dry as possible.
Fantastic. From Mexican walls to Elvis Presley references, we've got Ethan, the commentator from Dundee TV. How are you feeling ahead of the draw, mate?
Yeah, I'm always excited for these kinds of things. I mean, it's better now talking about it when you're in the Premiership as well, because I think it works in your favour for
It definitely
the
does.
draws. And I think there has been exceptions where a Premiership team can collide with another. I feel like we've had that once before.
We have, but I don't think that's possible now because we've got 5 European teams. So
yeah.
you've got Livingston and Dundee United are both in pot 1. So like that's the newly promoted team and the recently relegated team from the top flight that are both in the same pot.
Yeah, I seem to recall we had Hibs. We just came up into the league under James McPake. We had Hibs in the group stage, and even though they beat us in the group stage, we both qualified, and then we got them in the following round, and they knocked us out. So yeah, being the current setup, it's good to know that we're not going to have to go lock horns with anyone in the Premiership
of a similar standard.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you've also had Dundee United in the group, then you got drawn against them like half an hour after playing against them in the final game of the group. I remember that game.
Yeah, that was class. That was tremendous. I've been hoping every year that we'd get United in the group stage, at least every year that we've been separated in the league. And I was hoping for it last season. It just wasn't to be. And it's obviously not possible this time, but at least, we're going to play them in the league anyway. Get like 3-4 attempts at them.
Yeah. So I'm going to have the draw on here. So are you just on this call, or will you have like the ability to watch the draw?
I'll just be on this call.
That's fine. I'll bring the draw to you. So I'll feed it through to you once we get the stuff on, because they always ramble on for 10-15 minutes. Anyway, so it gives us time to warm up. So we've got. It's on the SPFL YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there we go. Oh, they're actually going straight for it.
Oh.
So in Group A, Aberdeen, Group B, Dundee United, Group C, Hibs, Group D, Dundee, Group E, Livingston, Group F, St Johnstone. I thought they were going to actually just ramble on for a bit, but they've actually gone straight for it.
So
Group
did you say
D, Motherwell. So it's live right now. Holy shit.
So it's Aberdeen A, United B, Dundee D, Hibs C, did you say?
Yeah, Hibs C, Livy E, F, St Johnstone, G, Motherwell, H, Ross County. So we find out who from pot 2 is going to be there as well.
Aberdeen in the group stage as well. It's
that's the only group stage you'll ever play in.
Yeah.
Airdrieonians have been drawn with Aberdeen.
Yeah, that's tough time to be fair.
Yeah, but it'll be at Pittodrie, so Dundee United have got Ayr United. I've not even looked to see who they've got as a special guest today. I don't know. I think it's Stephen Cragen drawing out Queen's Park from Hibernian with Hibernian. Yeah, Aberdeen will have Airdrie at home, I'm pretty sure. Dundee have been drawn with Inverness. It's a bit of a meta, isn't it?
The game be played in Dundee, Inverness, or Kelty. What's the?
It'll be Dundee. It'll be at Dens. Livy have got Dunfermline. Group F, St Johnstone will be playing against Greenock Morton. I'm glad that Motherwell have avoided them because we've played them far too many times recently. especially recently. Group number 10 is Partick Thistle. Motherwell against Partick Thistle. Playing against Manpreet Thistle. And Ross County have got Wraith Rovers.
That's kind of tasty as well, actually.
Yeah.
After the playoff final affair.
That's got to be televised.
Yeah, I'm just thinking in my head there's... I was going to talk a little bit about Airdrie for a second, just given that we'd played them in last season's League Cup, and they beat us. That's how we didn't qualify. We didn't qualify to the League Cup group stage because we got beat 1-0 at Airdrie. The last minute penalty, I think, and that's what cost us. I think we'll have the record now for like the most points gained or best record in the group stage, and to not qualify as a result of that.
He's done that a couple of times. Like, I mind he beat Dumbarton and Forfar. He battered them at home and then lost against East Fife on penalties or something like that. I think that was the second or third time round for the groups.
Beat Dumbarton 6-2, Forfar about 7-0. You're right, and then bonus point penalty shootout. Yeah.
Thistle game will be at home. Also into Group A, Queen of the South, Falkirk in Group B, Kelty Hearts in Group C with Queen's Park and Hibs. Group D, Dundee, Inverness and Arbroath. So a trip to Gayfield for yourself, Ethan?
Yeah, Jim McIntyre reunion party. That'll be a great reception, I'm sure.
Cove Rangers in Group E with Dunfermline and Livy. Queen of the South are with Aberdeen. That's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, interestingly, we've already got to play Arbroath in pre-season at Gayfield, I'm sure. So there'll be a warm-up for the group stage tie.
Motherwell have got Montrose away. Yes, we've never played Montrose in all my life in a competitive tie. I've not ticked Montrose off for being at Motherwell.
Yeah, don't get your hopes too high.
It's not something to get excited about. It's from a geeky perspective. It's like, yes, I get to potentially tick that off if I can make it. Accies have got Ross County and Wraith. So Motherwell potentially going to Lynx Park for the first time since the 70s.
Some doing, to be fair.
Yeah, we've avoided them that long.
We've got something similar with Annan, I think. I think we've not played Annan Athletic since the late 60s. I'll need to double check on that. Got club photographer that's been following the club for like 30 years. He says that's the one ground he's not been to is Annan.
Right, welcome Bobby Wanzi. How we doing, mate?
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Great. Stereosphere have just been drawn in a group with Dundee United, Ayr United and Falkirk.
Falkirk as well? No way.
Yeah, mate.
No way. Can't scream too much because where I am. No way. Dundee United. Alright. So what's that? Dundee United, Ayr and Falkirk.
Yeah.
Mate, that's incredible. Yo. Anyway, we did all these games.
You alright, Bobby?
Yeah, it does a good part. Come in and say hello.
I think we've lost Bobby. Oh well. Well, I'm hoping we'll get him back. Ethan, you've muted yourself.
Is he? As I say, did he glitch out? Just because I've just in the car now. We've started driving.
All right.
Lost my Wi-Fi connection there, so I think I buzzed out for a little bit.
Right, no problem. Also, Edinburgh City have been drawn in with Motherwell as well. You said about Annan Athletic. Dundee have just been drawn with Annan Athletic.
Oh God, that's incredible. That's not even a kiss of death, is it?
I don't know about that.
Oh, jinx! Is it a jinx? I don't know. That's. I hope it's away anyway, because if it's at home, then it's just kind of redundant, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it will be at Dens Park because Annan are pot 4 because the pot 1 sides play against pot 2 and 4 at home.
Fucking
usually.
boo.
So the draws are just being completed. In Group A, Aberdeen, Airdrieonians, Queen of the South, Dumbarton and East Kilbride. In Group B, Dundee United, Ayr United, Falkirk, Stenhousemuir and Buckie Thistle. Group C, Hibernian, Queen's Park, Kelty Hearts, Peterhead and Elgin City. Group D, Dundee, Inverness, Arbroath, Annan and Bonnyrigg Rose.
Well, Bonnyrigg Rose in the last group stage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You been to Bonnyrigg?
I've not actually missed that game, so that'll be maybe an opportunity to go.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy with that group stage because there's not even a championship team in that. It's League One and below. Yeah, so
is it plain sailing for you on paper?
That's on paper, yeah, very ideal. But it's obviously played on grass, and you need to give these teams the respect they deserve. But no, I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, and also the second half of the group. Oh wait, it's just gone off. Right, there we go. So in Group E, Livingston, Dunfermline, Cove Rangers, the Spartans, Forfar Athletic. Group F, St Johnstone, Morton, Alloa, East Fife, Brecon City. Group G, Motherwell, Partick Thistle, Montrose, Edinburgh City and Clyde. And Group H, you've got Ross County, Raith Rovers, Hamilton, Stirling and Stranraer. There we go. That is the conclusion of the draw. So what do you think, Ethan? Just to quickly wrap up because we don't have much time.
I know I've got to leave the car just now as well. It's absolutely pouring out of the camera will pick up just how bad it is. But
it's a live correspondent in Forfar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm going to be running through the trenches in a second. But no, some good ties there. Some tasty ties. Dundee perspective, happy with our group. Obviously, you've got your wee trip to Montrose and that planned out too.
Love it.
I thought Airdrie being the same group as Aberdeen was quite interesting. It'd be a bit more interesting if it was played at Airdrie, but as you said, it's Pittodrie. I'm quite a fan of the one though. Was it Hamilton, Ross County, and Raith? Seems to be a nice group as well. Under John Rankin, I kind of feel Hamilton have actually been trying to play some decent football. Had a very good campaign last season to get promoted. Then you've obviously got that affair of the playoff final that just went past with County and Raith Rovers. So I think there'll be a lot of good football in these ties anyway. Obviously, the only shame is it's kind of like a pre-season as well. So will it be fully flowing and up to fair when we get there? Probably not, because like I say, it's still kind of like you have teams getting the fitness. Some teams will be rebuilding. Specifically when we're playing Inverness. Inverness, I think are going to have a bit of a rebuild, are they not, for the campaign next season, having been relegated down to the third tier. So that's the only thing I feel like it kind of draws back on. But no, on paper, there's lots to look forward to.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'll let you go, Ethan. And on that note, that is the end of today's stream. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.